Taurus, Gemini, to your Astro Dice reading for July. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. Okay, using only one of the 12 houses. So let's see what's going on in your energy over here. Best message, please, for July. Okay. Which one's that? Is that the North Node or the South Node? Hold on one second. That is the South Node coming out. We have some Aquarius energy coming out into the third house. Very interesting. So having the South Node over here coming out, this is talking about your past karma. It is the road already traveled. Okay. The South Node of the Moon represents issues concerning your past karma. It is speaking of your unremembered past. Okay. So it suggests behavior patterns that may have their roots in the past lives are reactivated so that you may experience them again and bring them to a resolution. Okay. So for the North and South Node, I always use Vesta. She is the spirit within. There we go, the goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. Okay, so talking about that spirit, talking about those past lives, talking about who you are as a soul, right? Talking about the soul. And then we have the Aquarius energy coming out with that. And remember, we were talking about that past karma, whether it's behaviors, roots with these areas, needing to bring them to a resolution. This energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. It also can do something that has to do with maybe you on the internet, right? If we're going to talk about romance or anything like that, doing work, could be anything of that nature. Let's see. And going to the third house. Third house is talking about your potential to learn something in your local neighborhood. That's crazy because what are you talking about? It's like, what are you talking about? We're talking about the karma, something that we need to learn, something we need to bring to a resolution, something you're going to learn about your past karma within your third house of something you learn, whether it's within yourself, within the neighborhood, within your family, your roots, your lineage, however it is. How interesting, right? Okay, Spirit, let's go. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to use this deck. See what is going on over here. It could be the way that you work, right? But it's going to allow you freedom-loving. It could be a little rebellious, you know, however it's going to be. Let's see. Wow. So what are you learning? That's what I would like to know. What are you learning about this past karma, you know, whether it's getting rid of bad behaviors, dating the wrong people and continuing to keep doing so. That was something that's also learned from a past life of not, you know, whatever. Let's see. What is it? Going straight underneath the, oh my gosh, it's something you don't see. Oh, something behind the veil, something that you're not clearly seeing just yet. In the beginning of the month of July, you don't really clearly see this. It doesn't mean that your intuition is completely off. You could just say that my intuition is clouded. I feel clouded. I feel like I can't get the 100% answer that I'm looking for this situation. Why am I clouded? You could say maybe my intuition is not getting me where I want to be. It's blocked. What is blocking it? So however it is, it's definitely something that makes you feel like you're not getting the intuitive response or clearly being able to see the situation, take it how it is. But and that does, it makes you feel trapped within your mind, right? Makes me feel like I'm trapped. I can't get out of this situation. If I can't clearly see what's going on, why this is happening, you know, how am I going to not be trapped within my mind? Because the only thing that happens right now is the analytical mind. Maybe for some of you, the problem is too much thinking within the analytical mind. You need to release some of that so that you can clearly see. Sometimes that's the issue as well. So we will see how that's going. Yeah, foundations and achievements. Why can I not have this? Why is this not coming through? How come I can't see it? How come I can't feel it? How come I can't, see where I need to be? Okay, let's get in here and see. I think for some of you, it's you're overthinking the situation, and that's blocking your intuition. You've taken an approach to overthinking a situation instead of just allowing your mind to relax so that you can clearly see. That's usually the problem. The monkey mind is going around in circles and your wheels are going crazy, and it's causing a disruption within why everything seems clouded and not clear. Maybe too logically thinking about a situation instead of clearly seeing it. Sometimes we're over logical as well. Okay, let's see. Clarify on the third eye, please. For some of you, it's this trying to understand where this financial loss is coming from. There is some kind of, for some of you, some spiritual poverty, charity, right? Needing the improvement, feeling like, you know what, I've put myself kind of out in the cold because I can't see. I don't understand what's going on around me. I feel lost. It's card of lost. Lost because I can't see what's coming at me. Take that how it resonates. Everybody's story is different, so I'm just going to read off a bunch at this time, right? And yes, wow, look at that. Eight of Swords, trapped in fear, saying that you have self-limiting beliefs. You're your own inner critic. You need to release the negative thoughts, right, so that you can open up to new perspectives, so that you can clearly see that your intuition will open. You'll be able to use that gut feeling, right? But you're going to have that freedom. Here it comes out Aquarius. Free yourself from the self-limiting beliefs, the overthinking, the situation, the negative thoughts. With the firm foundations and achievements of the Four of Wands, right? It's like I'm not getting to the celebration. I don't feel the rainbow blessings. I feel, like everything's kind of at a loss right now. I don't feel the homecoming. I don't feel, maybe it's the house itself. For some of you, it could feel like my house, my home, my marriage is not going anywhere, but I can't see how to fix this, right? I don't see the gains that I want to, have, right? So with the foundations and the achievements, it says that what you've been learning in this situation, what you've learned pretty much just within the first month, with the South Node, is that this could be an ongoing thing that keeps going back and forth, back and forth. For some of you, I do feel that way. I feel like this is something you try to fix within your love or your house, your marriage, your relationships, and it just feels like no matter what, right? They may be discrediting you. You could be discrediting yourself. And it just causes lack of recognition, maybe from your partner, lack of confidence. There could be some egotism that's going on within the situation. But I do feel like for some of you, it's like, it's just this back and forth thing. It has become a karmic tie. You might even say, you know what, this is a karmic relationship we have had in the past, and we're redoing this shit again. And it not only could it be from a past life soulmate, a karmic soulmate that you're redoing things again with, it could just be the whole idea of, for the last 6 years, 6 months, we come up, we go down, and it becomes a karmic cycle. Right? It doesn't even have to be 100% past life. It could just be literally through the last 6 months, my marriage, the last 6 years, my marriage is just up and down karmic cycle. We love, we hate. We love, we hate. We love, we hate. And it never goes anywhere. It just continues to keep traveling back and forth. Whatever the situation is. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a love situation, but it does feel like you are stuck in spin cycle. Right? The karmic has you in a spin cycle, and you are literally trying to figure out how to get out of spin cycle with your own private achievement. I think you are trying to do your own achievement. I think you are trying to fix something somewhere But the recognition of what's really going on within the situation is clouded. Like you don't know exactly how to free yourself. You don't know exactly how to accept this, how to accept this. And you don't really want, who would really want to accept this, right? But I think the acceptance, excuse me, is the understanding of, do I stay or do I go now? How is this going to fix itself? Can I fix this? And so I think that's where the confusion comes in. So I do believe that in the beginning of the month of July, you are just trying to find your own private achievements, my friends. You're kind of trying to ignore this situation because you figure, I can't figure it out anyways, whether it's recovering from the financial loss, the loss of a partner, the understanding, right? Trying to, the overall improvement of the situation. And I think that you're just coming to the conclusion, I can only improve as much as I can. So I'm going to do this, right? This is what I am doing. And this is going to focus more on whatever it is. The things that are not setting you back as much, you're kind of pushing those back, right? The karmic, I'm pushing it back so that I can, focus on my career or my love or, whatever areas of your life are not the burden. If they're burdening you, you're just like, you know what? I don't know what's clearly going on over here and I don't know why this is not working. So I will just focus on my work. I don't know why my work is not working and I don't understand where my financial loss is all coming from. I don't understand that. So I'm just going to focus on my family. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're compensating for one for the other because there is nothing else right now that it feels like you can really do until you open up to this new perspective and get rid of those over thoughts so that your intuition can come in and say, this is what's going on. With all the major planet placements that we have right now, it is kind of, right, on the mind. So let's get to the mid-month and see what's going on. Not understanding where my victory is not coming through. Maybe you have to release a karmic to get to something else. But no matter what it is, you have to figure out what, that it is a karmic cycle. Or this is a karmic person. So the middle of the month you have, still the base chakra is not there. It's still not feeling the stability for the new beginning. The new beginning is not there because it's saying you still are holding on to these karmic setbacks. You still have these strings that are attached karmically that you have to get out. You have to cut the strings. You have to figure this out, right? And it's going to start first with getting balanced within your mind so that way you can see. Let's open up that intuition so we can see where the setback is. What is holding me back, right? So what are you learning? Learning that it's not going to come to fruition until I cut these strings. That's what I'm getting so far. Deception, manipulation. I really do believe that, some of the, maybe, oh my God, and I just seen that too. This is for someone, maybe even a few of you. Maybe you are having recovery from financial loss because your partner takes too much money spends too much money, causing financial loss, and then manipulates the situation, and they're trying to tell you one thing, and they're, oh my gosh, not taking responsibility for overspending. There's chains that have to be broken here. I really do believe it. Guys, I really do believe this is a relationship, and I think this person really is karmic. I think for some of you, they pretty much kind of keep you underneath their thumb. No, I didn't spend that much money. We had too much money because you bought something. Maybe they're trying to blame you. And Spirit says it's an ongoing cycle over and over and over again. to where they end up getting you into self-limiting beliefs of, I don't understand. And then it just gets confusing. Whatever your situation is, take what resonates, take what doesn't, guys. Whatever it is, this is very, very confusing. And it feels like at one time you actually may have even had you thought you had the answer, and then the answer just, it's almost like it kind of changed, and it put you right back into spin cycle. Spinning those wheels. There's a lot of deception and manipulation going on around you. Haphazard actions, things that they may be watching you. You need to keep yourself balanced so that you can see and communicate with yourself and your higher self so that you can get your karmic cycle done. This is not even healthy. Mentally, emotionally, not healthy. With the base chakra upside down, it's saying I don't even have, in the mid-month, you barely have the mentality to even want to deal with it, let alone be stable enough to even want to, feel like this is where all the happiness is, right? Because they're sucking the life right out of me. Yeah. But you're going, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Spirit. But it says in the mid-month where they're sucking the life right out of you, you're going to have this awakening. You're going to choose your happiness. You're going to realign yourself. You're going to have this sudden awareness that you are not my Ace of Cups. This is not my Ace of Cups. This is not where I want to be. I'm taking myself off of the spin cycle. I do not want to have my wheels spinning anymore. I'm going into meditation mode. I will wake up from this and I am done. I am withdrawing and retreating from this situation. Thank you, Spirit, for the 10 of Cups. Hey, you know what? Even if it's a life situation of me being in a marriage, you know what? I'm going to find my family contentment as much as there is. You know what? It's going to be me and my kids and we're going out. You want to sit over here and do whatever you want to do, goodbye, right? Because you're not going to allow this to drain you anymore. You're going to start looking at where your dreams can come true. You're taking your power back. Thank you, Spirit Guide. That is exactly it. They're taking their power back. I totally heard it. They're taking their power back. Because you see that this new beginning is upside down. You're saying, no. Why is my Fool upside down? I want to do this. I want to take this risk. I have learned now that they're sucking the life out of me. They keep me on spin cycle. They keep me under their thumb. I'm not going to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And if it's drinking, I'm putting that bottle down because it's sucking the life out of me. It's not bringing me any happiness. It's not bringing me any joy. Whatever it is that, has you blocked, my friends. Oh my gosh, you are it. That's it. You're saying I'm not traveling this road again because then that's what it is. I'm traveling the road over and over and over. You want to travel the world a new way. But if you don't cut these strings off, you're like, I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. Wow. If you're dealing with this person, then you do realize that this person is selfish, impatient, could be dependent on you and others. There is inaction to where action needs to be done. You are overwhelmed. You are so in anxiety and you're just so done. If this person has infidelity, you know that they keep continuing to cheat on you and you're just so done on the situation. They could even sit over here and lie and say that they do not do so. Take it how it is. If if it's you and you're drinking or doing things like this, you might feel like you are the selfish one who continues to keep yourself into a toxic behavior of, drinking this, that, you know what I mean? And I have to put that away, throw it away because I don't want to do that anymore, right? It's affecting my life, my children's life, my family's life, my friend's life, however it is, right? Everybody's story is different, but you are saying, I'm tired of being indecisive about the situation. I need this improvement. You are going to open up. You are going to see the truth. And it's like it's being right. It's like it's coming right. It's just the great awakening. How beautiful. So what did you learn? And it's coming to, it's beautiful. You're freeing yourself from the Aquarius. You're freeing yourself. The Great Awakening is coming from the Aquarius straight into the third house and saying, I am tired of this. What did I potential to learn? I potentially to learn. I ain't dealing with this no more. I'm not walking in these circles no more. I don't care if it has to, what it has to do with, right? Beautiful. Wow. Wow. You want to scream to the heavens, hallelujah, right? It's done. It's done. You're going to see it. Yeah, but remember, at the end, and it might even be temptation by this other person. This person could come back. The devil wants to tempt you, though, at the end of the month because you just woke up. So guess what? Here comes the great test of the karmic test saying, okay, but I want to tempt you with this again. You woke up, you said what you wanted, but I want to tempt you and see if you're going to actually go back. Oh, guys, don't do it. Don't do it. Because, oh my God, the devil always wants to come back and say, oh, you awoke. Oh, you think you know something. I always give the devil these like horrible things to say because it's really what it is though, right? Like the angel on your one shoulder, the devil on the other. And he's like, oh, you think you're so free now, huh? Oh, you think you can't put that bottle down. Oh, you think that this man is really going to let you walk away? Oh, you think you're really going to break these karmic ties? Well, let me tempt you with this. Don't do it. Say no. Triumph and success. Oh, yes, he's trying to take your victory away. Oh, my God, no. No. Don't do it. Have patience. Yes. Oh, my God. Yes. Do not be tempted by this person. Do not let them tempt you. Do not let that tempt you. Right now on the, oh, my God, look at that, guys. It's 11:11. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Woo. 11:11 right now. Ha. You lose, devil. Whoa, I can't even believe that that's at 11:11 when I look down. I'll tell you guys why that's so important. Because this is the number of, if you've been questioning whether or not you should have broken up with your partner or if you should take a new job, the angel number is here to reassure you that now is the time. Now is the time for you to take your power back. Spread your love and your happiness to others and to yourself. Okay, if this is a love situation, 11:11 means that your love is about to experience exciting changes and you will grow closer with your loved one. 11:11 also means the new beginnings of who you are and what you are. Doesn't have to be just about love. How about just about the new beginnings of the new you, right? Whether you're about to embark on a new passage or you're already on the right path, seeing 11:11 coincides with that. And when you see it, experts say that you should focus and use it as an indicator that you're on the right path. No devil for me, no devil for you. Go away. Whoop, 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 right? Oh, man. Okay, so 11:11, you're on the right path. Devil can kick rocks. Yes, because he wants to give you all that negative talk. He wants to get in your head. Hey, what are you doing over there? Hey, what about those 3 of swords that I gave you? Let's go back to that. Hey. You don't want to give that forgiveness to that. You don't want to release this pain. But instead, as he's trying to get you to do this negative talk, you're saying, no, I've got the optimism. I'm recovering. I'm moving on from you, devil. Anything that's toxic, whatever that excessive karmic tie is, you are breaking those chains. Oh. Releasing the worry, going with the hope, reaching out. You know where you're going. No more, inner turmoil. No more of the above. Yes, you are moving. You're inspired. You have the new discovery. You know exactly where you need to be. And it's exciting. And it's freedom underneath the what? Ace of Swords upside down, because he's coming back. That energy is coming back to try to get you back into your head and say, there's no victory. We're just going to cut things over here. Cutting nothing. Tell you what you can cut. Go cut some paper somewhere else, right? Because over here it's saying, I'm giving back to myself. I'm being generous to myself. This is a time where you're going to want to share your love, share with others, share within yourself. Giving back your love, giving back what you deserve. Wheel of Fortune open with the patience. Oh my gosh, you said I did it. And what is this? Karmic life cycle complete. Now the reward comes in. You've got this. You did the ups, you did the downs. It was unpredictable of how it was going to be, but you have the turning point within your life. Karma released. Let's go get our rewards. Through patience now comes reward. Stay there. You're on the good luck. You have the strength card. You are definitely strong. You are so strong. Your strength is beyond strong. It's infinite, right? You're persuading yourself to be compassionate to yourself and saying, you know what, this is my subtle power, and I'm taking all the power back. You do not have any power over me. And there goes your south node. Your south node, that karmic, is going to be released. Wow. And you are so focused on giving back, and you have the Three of Cups. You can go celebrate. You can have new friendships. You're going to find that happiness. You're going to find that wealth. You're going to find that job. You're going to find whatever it was that was holding you back. But you feel, right, that you have the long-term success through the contributions of all the things that you just did. So very, very powerful reading. This reading is very powerful. So what did you learn? Take your power back. Cut those strings. Don't let those things attack you, attach you, become your obsession. There's just no reason, right? Do not allow yourself to spin, spin, spin. We're done spinning. Right? We're done spinning. I've stopped. Stopped the worry. I've stopped the fighting. I've stopped all of that. Because now I can see, you can see what it is you truly want. And you know that it was hard because I couldn't clearly see, but that's just because my mind was just in a fog. And I really do believe, you guys, someone's got you there. For the majority of you. It's not just yourself, it's majority of you. It's either an attachment to drinking or something like this that's got you there. Or it's definitely a person. It can even be a person who keeps even trying to offer you the bottle. Come on, you know you want to go drinking with me. Then you guys excessively drink. And it's like I pulled away from that, but he keeps drinking, she keeps drinking, and they keep pulling me back in. But you are going to free yourself. Most beautiful reading. Most beautiful reading. Okay, my friends. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.